Hello, welcome back. Today we will continue our topic on moving average. Remember the previous class I explained that moving average helps us to know the direction of the future market. It also helps us to know the direction of the current market, and with the help of moving average, you can as well know where the market is going. Now, I also explained on the previous class that I explained on how moving average is being calculated, which is not necessary for you to know, but I have to explain it so that you will know how the moving average is being calculated and why it moves the way it moves, Okay, so now we are going to be discussing under moving average. We are going to be discussing on single moving average and then double moving average. Let us go on here now. If you want to insert your moving average, because what moving average does is to help you know where the market is going. If the market is going up, that means the price action, which is this candlestick will be above the moving average. If the price is going down, that means price will be below the moving average. So when you insert your moving average, let's say we are going to indicator list. This is called indicator list. You look for moving average, but if there is no moving average, you go to trend. Under trend, that is where you will see moving average. Then on the period, depending on the kind of period you want, if you want it to be 20 period, when I explained in the previous class that period means candlestick of that time frame. Maybe you are using daily time frame, we are on a daily time frame. So the period, if I pick 20 moving average, it means that I want my moving average to calculate 20 candle, and inside this 20 candle, that there should be buy and sell, which I know inside 20 candle there must be buying and selling, but the one that has the highest number, which is profit, the highest pips, is the one that the moving average should be going its direction. Let's say if you count from here to the next 20 candle, and it gives you from here to this place is 20 candle. Let's give a scenario. And at the end of this 20 candle, inside this 20 candle, we have how many selling candle? That is, you calculate, then you bring out the buying candle. Maybe you are picking the closing price, which is applied to close. You are applying their closing price. Then you now gather all the closing price of buy and gather them together. If you give it 500, and you gather all the closing price of the selling candle, it gives you 200. Which one has the highest number? It is the buying price, closing price. So the moving average will start going up because the buyers have the highest number than the sellers. So that is how the moving average. So when you say simple, simple means that you don't want, if you are using a simple, which I've explained in the previous candle. So now we are going to be talking about single moving average, on that type of moving average. So I picked 20 period and I pick simple. I can pick, if I'm picking simple, the candlestick the number of candlestick I'm going to pick should be a lesser number, between 20 to 30 or 25. But if I am using other moving average, same type of moving average like exponential, which I've explained that these ones select before they calculate. So I should make sure that I have more candles, so that before they finish filtering, there will still be enough candle for them to calculate and give before the moving average will move it. These things, you don't need to know how it is being calculated, but I am taking time to explain to you how moving average is calculated and why it goes up and it goes down. So now I'm picking simple moving average for this class, and I'm just want to explain what single moving average is and double moving average. So I'm going to pick single moving average, okay? On this single moving average, if the price is below, so for you to be able to sell, the price, this candlestick must be below this moving average. This blue line is called moving average. And this moving average help us to know or help us to view where the market is currently and where the market has been all this while. So the rule says that if a candle, if a candle crosses above this moving average, it means that the price is now in a buying direction, because this moving average stands as a demarcation between the buyers and sellers. Okay, then the more the moving average is going, let's say this moving average crosses above, this candlestick crosses above the moving average and keep going up and even giving a distance. You see the distance between the candle, it means that the buyers in that market have a strong momentum. You know what is momentum? It means, momentum means that there are more strength for buyers. That is why, even despite that the market has crossed above the moving average, you can see the distance of the candle. If you look at here, from here to here, you can see that there is a distance between this moving average and the price action. So when the candles start coming close to the moving average, it means that the buyers are getting weaker and the sellers are about to do what? Take over. Until the market will now cross below. Look at what happened. It crossed and went up. Now it's crossing. You can see the more the candles are coming closer, it means that the more the buyers are getting weaker and the sellers are doing what? Taking over. Now, as the candle crosses below the single moving average, what happens? The market is now in a selling direction. You can see clearly, and suddenly the selling direction start gaining momentum. That is why the thing started separating. Sometimes, whenever the market pull back, this moving average can also stand as support and resistance. Me, I use it mostly for my support, because anytime market is pulling back, how do you know that this market is just a pullback? When it gets to this moving average, it will bounce back. But once it breaks that moving average and crossover, you know that that's resistance or support moving average level cannot hold it. Now you can see clearly when it breaks, it tries to penetrate the moving average, pull it back. That level is a resistance level. It went down and keep struggling until it now break again and keep going. You can see what happened. It went up, it pulled down, it went up, it pulled down. That is to tell you that the market has been in a buying direction from this place to this place. A single moving average is used to analyze and know the exact direction of the market move. Now, when you talk about double moving average have to do with either two moving average of different period and different color. Now, we under two moving average or double moving average can be 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on the strategy you are using. So, like if you have double moving average, we are going to use two moving average. One must be a faster moving average, while the other one must be a slower moving average. Now, I'm going to delete this single moving average. Let me set a moving average. So we are going to insert double moving average. They will be in different direction. One, I'm going to go to this price indicator list. I'm going to trend. Let me pick my moving average. I'm going to use moving average 50 and 25. Now, I'm going to use moving average 50 and 25. So the 25 on the one that have smaller number is called the fast moving average. So I'm going to set it 25. It's still the same thing. This is 25, the same thing, the same color, simple. I'm going to apply simple. Then here I'm going to apply close. Then I'll now click OK. Okay. Then on the 50, I'm going to also go to setting again. I'll go to trend. I'll go to trend and I will pick another moving average. So I want to take this. The 25 is fast. Do you know why it's called fast moving average? Because it have lesser number and it will be easy for the lesser number to finish calculating before the 50. If I put this one now, that is slow moving average. I'm setting 50 because now this 50, then I'm going to set exponential. Then I will change the color to red because I cannot be having to. I will make this one more thicker to show that it's the bigger number. Then this one, I will now say, okay. You can see clearly. Now, this red one is called the 50 moving average, and it is called the slow moving average. Do you know why it is called the slow moving average? Because it has, you know, when we say 50, means 50 candle. Before 50 candle will finish calculating, 25 has finished calculating. So that's why they call the 25 moving average, the smaller period number, faster moving average. Why this one is called slow moving average. It is this first one that will always cross the slow one. The red one is the slow because it is 50 moving average. Why this 25 is, which is the blue one, is the fast. So if you look vividly, you see that it is this first one that always before this one will now think of going up. Before this one will, this 50 will think of moving up. You can see the 25 is already facing up since. So you know why? Because this one have enough, just like somebody that is carrying load. The other one is carrying lesser load, while the other one is carrying bigger load. There is tendency that the one that have lesser load will go faster than the one that have bigger load. That's why you see truck and sports car. Maybe a small car that doesn't carry much load and is moving. A truck might take like 1 week to get to a particular destination, but it might take 1 day for a small car to get, because the truck has a lot of load on it, while the small car doesn't have much load. That's why, and it's very fast because of there is no load. So now this faster one is called the 25 on is called the fast moving average. Why the 50? So whenever this blue one crosses above the red one, it is in a buying direction. Okay. Then whenever this same blue one cross below, look at it here, you can see clearly in this aspect. You saw, even if the market is pulling back, as far as the blue one is still above the red one, the market is still in a buy until when the market crosses, when this blue one then cross below. Look at what happened here. Let's give a scenario with here now. You can see vividly this market, you see the blue one crossed below here, and all this while market has been pulling back. You can see the blue one is still within this, telling you that the market is still in a selling direction. Then until when the blue one made a move and pull up, okay, and then pull back again. So with the help of this blue one, which I told that the blue one, if the blue one is above the red one, and I told you that the blue one is the faster moving average, while the red one is the slower moving average. So when the faster moving average cross above the slower moving average and it's on top, like this is the blue one is the faster one, it's above the red one, which is the red one is the slow moving average. When the faster one, which is the blue one, cross above the red one, which is the slower one, it means that the market is in a buying direction. You see, all this while market has been buying. So it has been buying, even if the market pull back, as far as the blue one is still above the red one, it is a buy. So most people use this analysis to view where the market is actually in. So at the end of this class, I believe you have learned a lot on the types of moving average. We have discussed what is moving average, and we have discussed types of moving average, which we explained. We have single moving average and we have double moving average. I hope you will learn, and you have learned a lot of things from this class. Don't forget to enroll into CJ FOREX Academy, where you learn and become a free, profitable trader. It's just a matter of fact. Just pay for the training. It's $500, 7 weeks training. You are good to go. Don't be wasting your money. The year is coming to an end, and we are about to enter new year. Most of you have been losing and you have nothing to offer. You have not gained anything this year. So if you are watching this video, click on the link below and go to our website, subscribe for our training to save you from losing in the future. Knowledge is power. No matter how busy you are, you can still bring out time to learn. Thank you once again. My name still remains Josie, the admin of CJ FOREX. Have a nice day. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page to be able to get new video when we upload them. Thank you.